Boiling water.
Yeah, I have to leave the motor attached because we couldn't get the blade off because I remember my shop teacher got this off for me in the late 90s. He put it on wrong. We ended up breaking it trying to get it off. So
Add some vinegar. Lots of it.
as for the wires, those part of the wires need chopped off.
Yeah, those wires go bye-bye anyway.
And those butt splices go bye-bye too. I'm going to do it properly with some solder and heat shrink. We're at the point we just cleaned and sanded what we needed to, and I'm learning how to do this. Harley's teaching me. I never painted before. It's my first time. Here's the grills. Here's the fan housing, and this is fun. It's a nice rolled off fan, but when you take it all apart, there's really not much to it. But it's very well built. It's a shame though, because it's just a little bit of rust on it, but look how nicely it did clean up. And these are the colors we chose. This is for the grills, which if you look, put it next to it, it's very close. It's a little darker. This is for the body. It might not look it's not showing up well on my camera, but it's like a green. It's a little bit lighter than that green, but it's the same shade, which is good. It'll just give it much more contrast. And we have the garage. Well, it's kind of roasting now. It's almost 80 degrees in here. But
it's okay, my butt's cold sitting on this concrete.
Yeah. So I'm going to stand back while Harley paints. This is also good for documenting myself because I'm going to be painting more fans in the future because we have a lot more fans to work on. So, whenever you're ready.
Okay, the first step is to shake the spray paint.
Yeah.
And you have to shake it really, really good because it has two different elements inside. It has what's called the vehicle, which is the oil, and the pigment, which is the paint.
Yeah.
You have to make sure it's completely mixed up and free of, you know, impurities or whatever.
Yeah.
So you just shake it. When you hear the ball rattle, you still have to shake it for like another minute. Okay. Some people make the mistake of going, oh, spray paint. And then they shake it, oh, I hear the ball, and they spray.
Yeah.
And it looks like crap.
Yeah.
You have to keep shaking it for at least a minute after that ball starts rattling. Alright, thanks for getting ready.
Okay.
Now, also, when you start painting, you don't go like this. Okay, you're not painting graffiti here. Alright, you're not doing arts. You're painting properly with spray paint, which goes like this.
Yep.
Sweeping motions where you apply and release the button.
Okay.
If you get a little overspray in the concrete, no sweat, because when it's done, when it's dry, take a little sandpaper and scrub it right up.
Okay.
But we have the cardboard to prevent that. Alright. Being this is going to be the hardest part, I figured we'd do these first.
Okay.
You spray like this, the other side of the wire is not going to get any paint.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt to do this. But you spray it from each direction, and then you flip it and spray it again. Alright, here's how you do it. Like that. You want to spray it on there lightly because you want to spray a second coat on in about 10 minutes. That will prevent runs and bubbles and other nasty stuff. Like that. I just learned the spray paint bottle, the spray paint can is kind of hard to use. It's not the best.
Watching my fan being transformed into a brand new fan.
Go.
Wow, that green's actually pretty close.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit lighter. I'm liking it. I really am. I can't say I'm liking it. I'm loving it. And that's the truth. You know? It's no lie. Good idea.
I didn't think about this earlier.
Well, or it's okay. This is going to be the good part. This is the top of the fan where all the rust was at. I am amazed. It's like the same exact color, just a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
And the other color is just a little darker, giving it an even more enhanced contrast.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to look epic. You got some paint drippies.
Where?
Like right here. Right there.
Where?
Right there.
Yeah, it'd be okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just checking.
Mm-hmm. When this, it'll cover them right up.
Gotcha. Oh, this is gonna be so good. You are so cool.
And let it sit.
Okay.
Motor.
It is amazingly coming clean. All that dirt I could never get off before. Now it's really, the fact of this is just to polish the blades with metal polish to make it mint again.
Yeah. That's the old, well, sort of. Now it's cleaned a little.
Yep. But I haven't seen the blades this clean for as long as I can remember. Even when I was little, I don't remember the blades looking like this. So we'll polish them, and they'll be mint again. Oh yeah. Got little pieces of the fan hardware. Not the screws, nuts, and bolts, but just the other pieces. We're gonna spray paint, and what's that spray paint called?
It's hammered finish. Let's see. It's pointed the right direction. Okay. Now we'll get this side of these.
Yeah, it smells like paint in here. I better stand over on this side.
Let it sit for about 5 minutes.
Wow. That looks amazing. Here's the base of the fan, hung up like this from the ceiling grid.
It's a little more pungent than the other.
Well, this one's Lowe's store brand paint.
All right. Now we'll leave that for 5 minutes.
Okay. And as you can see, the color we're using is just a little bit lighter than what's there, but it's almost the same color pretty much. So whenever you're ready.
Okay.
And where the rope cell we just have to touch up when we're done. That's all. Okay. Reassembling the Wizard right now. Harley's assembling the base of the fan. And me, I'm working on the motor and blade set. As you can see, I put a coat of wax on the motor housing. Made it near mint again. The blades, oh yeah, they're polished up to a mirror-like finish. So that's where we're at with this. My next step is to start rewiring this thing. Okay, I just got done rewiring it with the new cord going down to the future switch. So, heat shrink. I Western Union spliced everything. Soldered it with my Sears soldering gun. Heat shrunk everything and it's nice and clean. Harley is assembling the fan here.
I'm playing with nuts.
Yes, you are. What we did, the original hardware for the fan was all corroded and nasty looking. Figured we'll just replace it with stainless steel equivalents. And the other pieces, as seen in the previous video, have been repainted, which are those right there. So that looks awesome. The wheels are original. The wheels are actually one solid chunk of rubber. That's right, this fan is rubber. I thought it was plastic all these years until I cleaned it, and then it's like, holy crap. So we're almost done. The last few steps would include getting the fan mounted, the switch wired, and testing it. We're almost there. We got the fan assembled, the blades are shining. Have the new handles we put on there, the little T handles. Because unfortunately the original knobs on there, one was missing, so.
We have both.
Yep. Next step is to finish rewiring it down below. So let's do that. Okay, for the first time in about 12, 13 years, first time this fan's gonna be plugged in. Yeah, temporarily test it just to make sure everything works.
When you're ready.
Go for it. That's high. Yep, that's definitely low.
Green is low.
Okay. You can hear the woos, but we'll have to do it without the TV playing in the background.
Well, once we get it completely assembled, then
Yep.
it's still spinning at the speed.
Yeah, low does take a while to get up to speed on this fan. Okay.
Runs.
It runs. And the thing is, we haven't even oiled it yet. And here it is. The Wizard Rollabout fan complete. Completely repainted, completely restored. Let's do a little quick demo here. Blades polished up. I'll just do a walk around real quick. As you see, all new stainless steel hardware. New T handles on the side. Since one was busted, now it can be adjustable. These little thumb screws here, you loosen them and you can adjust this fan, and which I'm not going to do. Here's what the back of the motor looks like, all cleaned up. New wiring job. And the wheels are original and all cleaned up with new stainless steel hardware, of course. The only thing that's original are these little pieces like this, which we spray painted from earlier, so it looks like new again. The switch just hangs down from the fan like this, and it's a 3-position, 2-speed, and a new power cord put on it, which is just a lamp cord, a brown lamp cord we bought at Lowe's. It's a 12-foot, which is nice. Can have pretty much a good range on this. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. I'll demo the front and back. So there's a little switch right here, and here's high. That's it. This is the quietest this fan has ever ran. It's completely clean now. So there's your high speed. Do low. Back to high. This is the first time this fan's been powered on in 13 years. And it has fresh oil put in it. And do it from the back now. Do low speed. And here's high. And this is fully adjustable. You can rotate this 100 or 360 degrees if you wanted. I know when I was little I did that. And I think adjustable height, it'll take it up to about right there. Max height. Looks cool. So there it is. Purring away. There's a reason for me pulling this out, and it's directly related to the fan, which I mean, I could have sworn I deleted everything off this. So which means the last time I took pictures on this was May 12th, 2000. What you see here is a picture from May 12th, 2000, which I didn't even know was on this thing. It was happened to be, I archived all this on a VHS tape, and I saw it with the date. I'm like, whoa, that was May 12th, 2000 was the last time this fan was powered on. What happened was I made a stupid modification 2 years prior where the cord running from the motor down to the switch had a break in it. So instead of fixing it normally, I added a, I mean, I'm like 17, how was it? I was only 15 when I did that. 15, 16, I added a double gang box with left one being a single pull, right one being a three-way for speed control. See, I was there dismantling it because, you know, I wanted to restore the fan properly, except it took me nearly 13 years to do it. There it is, the Wizard. I don't even know what this is. Oh yeah, I mean my tailspin. So, oh, the tatung in my couch. Nice. Let's see what else is in here. I saw some other fan. Ooh, the 1990 Sears in my other room. What's this? KC the cat. Tailspin again. Yeah, that's it. But before that repair there, back in 1984 or 85, I was in my parents' bedroom and I pulled on it. I yanked on it really hard. and a bunch of sparks flew out of the fan, so it had to be rewired and fixed. So that was the first repair done to it. Okay, so enough of this show and tell. Here's one more picture. Here is a picture of the fan taken in 1988. So yeah, that's the only old picture I got of it so far. It was taken back in 1988. What? Well, by pure chance, after, I mean, you said you couldn't even find it.
I couldn't even find it.
Out of nowhere, I found today, out of all my years of looking online for any info on this fan, I found a 1956, July 5th, 1956 newspaper advertisement for Western Auto. And it was with a Google search when it showed up, and it found that it was a 6J3605 model number, and sure enough, look what's up in the corner here. It'll be a little pixelated, but you can identify it. It's the fan for $34.95. It's the 15-inch. I'm assuming that it says roll air. 2 speeds, high velocity, yeah, it's 1500 RPM, on steel frame, non-mar rubber wheels, and there's the model number right at the end. And there's your entire lineup for 1956 at your Western Auto store. Even air conditioners. And look at that refrigerator. Wizard refrigerator. Here's the other thing. It cost, if the inflation calculator, it costs $285.21 in today's money. But you get what you pay for. That fan is close to 60 years old and still works fine. This is the still frame of it, but another thing that I'm amazed at, I've done a lot of searching. No, I can't find anybody else that has this fan anywhere. I've looked, and I looked on the antique fan forums, collectors forums, whatever. Nobody has this fan, and so, you know, it's rare. It's special to me, being that it's been in my family since it was new, and it's mine now.